and welcome to Let's Weigh In. I'm your host, Brogan, and this week's episode features my boyfriend, Zach.
Yay.
Oh yeah, he's super pumped. So thank you for joining me on episode 3. So far we've been getting pretty good feedback of the podcast Let's Weigh In. So thank you guys for those of you that are reaching out and leaving reviews and telling me how great it is. I appreciate it. So we've had some quite different topics so far, from sex stories to fitness tips. And this week we will be doing a Q&A that we're going to be answering all the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. You guys asked a ton of questions about like our relationship, where it's going, how it's going, all kinds of things. So I figured what better way to put Zach right on the spot than him blindly answering all these questions, because he has seen none of them.
Yikes.
Wow. Okay. So first off, Zach, what do you do for work?
Work for the state.
Yeah?
South Florida Water Management District.
What's your title?
I'm an engineer by trade, but I work in the process controls division.
I don't know what any of that means, so.
It's just, we manage all the projects that happen through the district.
Sounds super fun.
Yeah. Well, they vary. They range from engineering to science to hydraulics to IT, so it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so that's what he does. Engineer by day, finance by night. I always say that you're in budget control, but you tell me that's wrong.
Well, I'm in the budget bureau, but we're technically process control, project and process control.
Finance.
But it's not finance.
It's finance.
It's not though.
I tell everyone.
We have a finance department. I'm not a financial analyst.
Oh, so I really am wrong?
Yeah, you are wrong.
Aw. No, I've been telling everyone that you work with the budget control.
I am in the budget bureau. I'm just not a budget analyst.
Oh, it does not make sense, people. Whatever. He went to school for engineering.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations. How old are you, Zach?
29.
What's your sign?
Leo.
For a second, I forgot that.
Fire signs.
What's my sign?
You're a Leo too.
How'd that go for us?
Yikes.
Alright, that's fine. Yikes in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with a very simple question. Well, first off, you guys asked me which sex story was mine. If you listened to episode 1, I shared a bunch of different sex stories, but I'm not telling you which one was mine. That one will go to the grave with me, but you guys can feel free to comment or DM me and ask me which was mine. And if you get it right, I will tell you. But if you get it wrong, you will not know. Ryder, zip it. The children are chatty today. Okay. Question numero uno. Do you think working out with your partner strengthens relationships?
Is this for me?
I mean, we're both going to answer,
Oh,
but
okay.
you might as well.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go?
You go first.
No, let ladies go first.
Oh my god. Okay, well, my answer is obviously yes. I've had partners in the past. Ryder, if you don't shut up. If y'all don't know who Ryder is, it's my dog. Anyway, I've had relationships in the past where we like could not work out together because, you know, they're too stubborn. If I like correct their form, they lose their shit, or they just think they're super badass and don't want to work out with a female. And that does not work out for me. So I think that it's really healthy to work out together. I think that you guys can critique each other's form, which is good because, you know, you're working out, you can't see your own form sometimes. So it's nice to have that. Plus, I mean, I'm always trying to impress him if we're working out together. So I'm going to work a little bit harder and I'm going to push a little harder. And I think it's cute.
Oh, it's cute.
Shut up. You answer.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I think it definitely can strengthen a relationship. Depending on body parts, you know, I think, you know, men and women, maybe I shouldn't say anything, I'm just going to stop there.
Why? Because I can't work out my penis?
No. I'm just not. Yes, I think it.
I know where you're going with it, and I'll just say it for you. If we're working out chest, it's a bitch to remove all the plates if we're like bench pressing together. So I think like in that instance, like if the guy's lifting super heavy and I'm not, it is a real pain in the ass to move all the plates. Like that's a workout in itself. So depending on what you're working out, like I would say I'm not gonna bench press with you unless we have 2 benches.
No, I mean, I'm not saying that you can't work out together. I'm just saying it can be a little bit more difficult depending on what body parts you want to work out.
Yeah,
That's
which
all.
is what I said.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
That's it. Ladies, we don't have a penis. We can't work it out. That's what he's saying.
No, that is not what I'm saying.
You don't have titties. You can't work that out.
No, I cannot.
Do you like working out with me?
Yeah. Especially lower body.
Oh.
I mean, I work out lower body, but it's different.
Because I got a booty.
But I also like to hit stuff too, so it's fun.
Yeah, but you haven't done it with me in forever.
Well, I'm cutting the yard and shit on Saturday mornings anyway, so.
Yeah, we have a pretty hot long guy.
Who?
You idiot! Oh my god. Alright, let's move on. Okay, let's see. Next question. These are all just very random questions, so we're not going in any kind of order here. Does Zach like my dogs?
Yes.
Boy, you are not giving yes or no answers here. Elaborate.
Yeah, I do. I think they're different types. You know, obviously they're different types of dogs, but they're different ages.
Which one's your favorite?
There's no favorite. Rico is more chill and cuddly, and Ryder's more.
Annoying.
Yeah. Well, he's just very hyper, so he's got a lot of energy. So he's got like a different vibe. I don't know how to describe it. Just you play with him a little bit different than when you play with Rico.
Yeah, Ryder's his favorite. Don't let him.
No, it's not on favorite.
You said you would sell Rico.
I did not say that.
Yes,
When did
you
I
did.
ever say that?
You said we had
If
to
you sell
sell
one, you gotta sell both. You can't.
Okay, well, first off, we're not selling either.
I'm not saying we're selling.
Because we're not.
You know?
He's actually a really good dog dad. Sometimes I
grew up with
forget
a dog,
to feed
so-
them, and he doesn't.
I grew up with a dog, so I've had dogs before.
Yeah. He adopted them, so. Good dog dad. What is the worst and best thing about living together?
Oh, God.
Worst thing is he is so OCD about literally everything. Like, we have to open the blinds in the morning, we have to shut them at night, the sound maker has to be on to go to sleep, the TV timer has to go on 30 minutes, no longer. Like, everything is just so particular, which I'm OCD, like, everything has a place, and I like the house clean, which obviously so does he, but, like, he just has, like, the weirdest OCD thing.
Being clean doesn't mean you're OCD, though.
But
That's
you
not
are
a-
OCD.
That's not a.
I didn't say that's what makes you OCD, I said you are OCD.
I mean, I have compulsive disorders, but I wouldn't say they're obsessive.
You
I mean, it's just hard, like, because when you work the late shifts, it's very hard to, like, go to sleep, because when you get home, they bark.
Yeah, so that's
And
the worst
I
thing
wake
about
up,
living with
and
me.
then sometimes I can't sleep.
Yeah, I would say that is actually the worst
It's
thing.
actually
Our
really
opposite
hard.
schedules.
Yeah.
But eventually I will be on a more normal, like, 9 to 6 shift, and we won't have to worry about that. But right now
Even
he
if you
gets
were
up and
12
I'm
to 8,
asleep.
it'd be fine.
Yeah, I
But
know.
it's the 3 to 11 that's very hard.
Yeah, I get off at like 11-ish at night. So I get home and wake him up, and then he's up at 7 and wakes me up. So that's the hardest part right now. What's the best thing?
The
See
best
my
thing.
beautiful
Yeah.
face every
Maybe we
day.
can see each other every day instead of every weekend. So.
Oh, sweet. I would say the best thing is he does the laundry.
I do. She has not done one load of laundry, and we moved in 2.5 months ago.
Today I tried to open the dryer and I couldn't figure it out.
It's really sad. Honestly, it's really sad.
But like that's part of his OCD thing. Like you're so OCD about laundry. Like I'm
You
scared to
gotta
do
it
the
like
laundry.
once or twice a week.
I know, but you do it on like specific days and
I
specific
just
ways.
do it when our thing gets full.
Oh really? Well then maybe I'll help out.
You just wear a lot more clothes than I do.
Well-
So our basket gets full.
But my clothes are smaller than yours.
I mean,
I feel like it's
maybe.
probably about the
It's
same.
debatable, yeah. I mean, t-shirts are roughly the same size.
Yeah.
And you wear dresses, and I wear the same jeans.
He wears the same jeans all week.
I don't do anything in them, so wearing them Monday through Friday, and I wash them.
Do
and then
you-
I wear them the next
Do
week.
you poop in them?
Do I shit my pants? Yes.
Well, That's something.
I got boxers on.
And yeah, those are also nasty.
I wash them once a week.
Your boxers?
Well, after I wear them, I throw them in the dirty bin, so I wash underwear.
Okay, wait, but you don't wear them all week.
No. What? I'm not a savage.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to leave you.
No.
Okay, well, let's keep it going. What are your pet peeves about each other?
Pet peeves?
Yeah. What do I do that annoys the heck out of you?
That might not be for on air.
I think it's for on air.
I don't know, you go first.
Oh, okay. I wanted to see how mean you were gonna be.
I'm not gonna be mean.
I mean your OCD-ness. I already said that drives me freaking wild. That's it.
That's it?
I think so.
No other pet peeves?
I mean, I don't like how loud you chew.
I chew like a normal
You
human
chew
being.
so loud. Your teeth like clank together. It drives me mad. I hate when you get out of bed and don't give me a kiss in the morning. Or when you go to sleep and you don't say goodnight, I love you.
Sometimes I'm dead.
Well, that's unacceptable. I need kisses every morning and night. You've been pretty good about it lately.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
What are your pet peeves about me? Wow. People, you heard it first. Nothing. I'm perfect.
No, I wouldn't say that. Don't flatter yourself. Just trying to think of just like small things.
Well, what's the big thing?
No, I'm not saying there's anything big. I'm just trying to think. I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna skip that one.
Because I don't do anything wrong. I put away my dishes. I make the bed every morning. I'm perfectly perfect.
Okay, we'll move on.
Nice. I like that. You better come up with one before the end of this episode.
We'll come back to it.
Who's freakier in the sheets?
Why is this necessary?
Me!
No. I'd say we're about 50-50.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
How so?
Okay. What do you mean, how so?
How so?
He's covering the microphone. You know what? In case moms listen, we'll just move on. All right. Where did you meet?
Where specifically?
Yeah.
Or they just want the general?
There's a whole bunch of questions about where we met, how we met, the story. So why don't you just tell the story?
Well, we met in college in 2012 at UCF.
Go Knights.
But yeah, go Knights. But where we actually met was a bar called Devaney's 2.
2. I remember the 2.
Yeah, it was called Devaney's 2.
Devs for short.
On the corner of 50 and 434 in Orlando.
Wow, very specific.
Well, I mean, that's where the bar was.
And he was just looking at me from across the bar, dying to talk to me.
Dial it back. I was there with the boys on ladies' night.
Yeah, looking for this lady.
That's a cap.
It's not a cap.
We were there scoping and being men.
Okay, because you're so good at scoping.
Yeah. Every guy knows what I'm talking about. So go to the bar with your boys. You have a few drinks. We were playing. Jake and I were playing. No, what was it? Adam. It's either Jake or Adam. We were playing beer pong. Not real beer pong, but just water pong. And then she was at the same place we were. So we got done winning a few times. So I asked the lonely girl. She was by herself.
Not.
She was looking for somebody.
This is Julia.
It was at the end of the night. She was desperate.
Not the end of the night. I was not desperate. I was
She was
perfectly
desperate,
fine.
so.
He can tell you what I was wearing. Guarantee it.
Honestly, I don't remember exactly what we were wearing. But yeah, I mean, I just asked her to play. So we played a game for 2.
Yep.
And then she left.
Yep.
And that was that.
Did you get my number that night?
No, I didn't.
Wow.
But I need a roommate, so.
Did you know that you knew my roommate at that point? You little creeper?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was
Because you told me. We talked
stalking
about
me.
it. No.
I don't have a very good memory, so
I knew your roommate
I just rely on him for all this.
Your roommate and I had a class together freshman year fall before we met.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you meant you knew my roommate before I knew my roommate. I was like,
No, I knew her first.
Yes.
And then I actually.
And I thought you were into her.
Yeah, you do.
Turns out not the case.
No.
Nope. Got the boy. Anyway, so he asked me to play beer pong.
Yeah.
And then we saw each other again because, like he said, he had a class with my roommate.
I did.
And then he finally got the digits. What?
No, I think we Facebook messaged first.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got your number through Facebook messaging.
Over winter break?
No, that fall, but right before I deleted my Facebook.
Yeah, girl doesn't remember shit.
It was because we met, like, remember it was right before, it was either before winter break or Thanksgiving break. I think it was before Thanksgiving break.
Yep.
And then we were Facebook friends and we messaged on the,
How
I don't know if that's
cute.
still a thing now.
You're right, I do remember that. We were
Yeah.
Facebook messaging, then you got my number.
Yeah.
And then we started texting, and this man was like the worst texter because he did not use emojis. And like,
Yeah.
it was like texting like a robot. And I was like, what are
You
you
did say
what are you
that.
doing? I don't like when people don't use emojis. How am I supposed to know how you're feeling?
I don't know, I just don't use emoticons all that much.
Why do you call them that, you
Because
weirdo?
that's what they're called, they're
He's
emoticons.
so odd. But then he started using them for me, so.
Sometimes.
Then he asked me to be his girlfriend.
Did I?
I'm sure. I wouldn't have said yes, otherwise.
Probably not.
And we dated for like a year. Then we broke up.
That we did.
How long have you been dating? This time around, oh God, what is it, like 9 months?
Yeah, going on. We're pushing the 9. We're on the way.
Well, we started talking when? I thought September.
Yeah, it was
Apparently it's
October.
October.
We didn't start dating until November, so we're like roughly at 9.
Yeah. November 5th. Blah. Right?
Sure.
Sure. I always get the damn date wrong. Your sister asked when she's getting a sister.
Oh,
Let's see. I don't know what this question means. Thoughts on throwing it back at the bar. So we'll just skip it since I don't really know what it means. Thoughts on throwing it back at the bar. I guess we can take it as, do we like to go to the bar together? Maybe. We have a great time when we go out together.
Yeah, we do.
We've gone out like just the two of us before. And I beat him in flip cup. A whole bunch. What do you? I have video.
It was one night you beat me like
Yes.
consistently. It was one night.
You hear that?
One night
I
out
beat
of
him
the
consistently.
the
I'm good
minute.
at flip cup.
I
Just
know. I'm
admit
not
it.
saying you're not
Exactly.
good. I'm just saying it was one night you consistently beat me.
Anywho, yes, we like to go out.
Mhm.
It's a fun time. Why did you guys break up the first time you dated, and how is dating this time different?
We broke up the first time because we were 18.
Because he's an idiot, basically.
Well, we were young, and I was dumb, so.
Oh, so you admit you're dumb.
I was an 18-year-old kid.
It was a pretty tragic time for me, guys. He's
Well,
been
we
the
were
only
just turned
person
19, but
who ever broke up with me. So that was pretty scarring.
I thought.
It was my first and only breakup. What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're the only person that has ever broken up with me.
Like ever, or just at that point in time?
Ever.
I feel like that's a cap.
It's not a cap. There was one guy who, like, we were a situationship. We weren't even dating. And he kind of, like, screwed me over a bunch. That guy that I told you about. But other than him, nope. So that was scarring. But that's why no one else has ever broken up with me, because I leave before they can. I leave people a lot. It's my new thing. Thank you. But literally, this is how it happened, people. He was going out with his friends, and he had a few drinks, and he called me and broke up with me, and that was the end of it. And the next day I texted him, and I was like, so what's going
That's not
on?
what happened.
And he was like, that's it, we're done.
That's not what
That's exactly what happened.
no.
Okay, what's your version?
I saw you that night before we went out.
No, you did not.
Yes, we
Because
walked.
remember, I was working at Smoky
Yeah, and
Roads.
you got
And I
back.
got back.
We were walking from Ninth Circle to Mad Hatter's.
Yeah, and
I
you
stopped by on the way to Mad Hatter's.
But you didn't walk with me, and you were mad because I was taking too long to get dressed after work, and you wanted to go, and I was like, I don't want to walk to the bar by myself at night.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
sure
fuzzy
about that.
because he was a couple drinks in.
I don't know about all
Mm-hmm. Anyhow, but how's it different this time? We are much more mature.
that. We're different people than
Yeah.
we were at 18.
I mean, the same, but like different.
But yeah, but different. I mean, we're 11 years older than we were.
Little babies. Our little pictures from when we were young were so cute.
Yeah, I mean, we looked like children.
Yeah. But, I mean, definitely a lot more mature and just, like, grew overall. I mean, it was a good thing that we broke up because, I mean, we both grew into, like, our own people. And, I mean, I dated around and learned a lot about that. And I used to have a lot more jealousy issues and stuff like every girl has when they're 18. And I had to, like, you know, figure all that out on my own. And he didn't need to be present for all of that. So it was good in the long run.
So you're welcome.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you for breaking my heart. I appreciate it so much. And then he tried to get me back like 3 other times. And they just never worked out. Never worked out.
Was it 3? I thought it was just 2.
You said that there was a time like after, like 2 weeks after you broke up with me, but I had
Well,
already
that was
moved on.
when, yeah, that was when we reconvened. It was right before, it was like right before spring break.
And I had already moved on, so you said, nah,
so
see you later.
Yeah, so I moved on too. And then we had like a
Whoops.
3-year hiatus. 4
Yeah.
years until.
And then we tried to get back together again, and then I went the other way.
Yeah.
And then when you were in Sarasota,
Yeah,
and
early.
you claimed that I ghosted you, which I did not.
You did.
I did not ghost you.
We were just chit chatting. I wasn't even saying we had to do anything. I was just catching up with you. You just like
you wanted me
stopped
to
talking.
visit, and we were FaceTiming.
Well, like, and we haven't seen each other in a while. It's been years. At that point, it was like 4 years. Like, just say hi. And she just stopped texting me. I was like, all right, sounds good, dude. Sounds good.
Yep. Yeah.
So let that go.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely would say that after he did the initial breakup, I definitely screwed him over a handful of times. And then this last time, it was, I would say, more me that was like initiating it.
Was it?
This last go around. I don't know. I mean, at first, I was coming on strong because I knew I screwed him over. So I was like, I got to show him that I'm serious this time. But all the other times, he wasn't living in the town. So I was like, I know I'm not going to do distance.
We were in
What's the point of
Orlando
talking?
for the first 2 times.
Okay, well, the first 2 times in Orlando were different. I was,
Yeah,
I
we
was
lived
not
on
ready for
opposite
that.
sides of the state.
Yeah, at
I
the
wasn't
time in
really
Sarasota.
trying to.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't say I was trying to
Trying.
date you. I mean, we were 3.5 hours away from each other. That's a long way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that only lasted about a week. And then you just stopped
Well, to be
answering.
fair-
So I stopped texting you too. So message was received.
To be fair, I had just gotten out of a relationship.
I
And
didn't
I
know
was
that. So
trying
you
to
gotta
be bored.
communicate that with me.
I was just seeing what you're up to, and then you were like, oh, I live in Sarasota now, which I think I had already knew anyway. We, like, always kept in touch. He texted me every single year for my birthday. And then his birthday is 10 days before mine, and every single year when he would text me happy birthday, I would always say happy belated birthday.
That's the, yeah,
But
that's the thought that counts, I guess.
it's my memory that's just not there, okay? So, definitely different this go around. We've
Right.
been through the ringer, but we got it down, I think. 5th time's the charm. What does Zach think about your social media influence?
Indifferent.
That's it? One word? Indifferent? You like it. He likes
saying
that
I
it
don't
makes
like
me money, and he likes all the opportunities it brings and the free stuff that he sometimes gets out of it. But he doesn't like doing podcasts.
He's not a big social media person.
He has no social media. No Snapchat, no Facebook, no Instagram, nothing. You can't find him anywhere.
It's been like that since freshman year of college.
Stupid.
It's not stupid. It was a choice.
You're right. You know what? I kind of like it because then he's not liking bitches' photos. What? It's true.
It's by choice.
It's by choice not to
And
like
I
other
am
bitches'
content
photos.
with the choice I made when I was 18 or 19.
Yeah, but it is tough because I do so much with social media, obviously, and it's like a second job for me. That sometimes it's tough because like he doesn't understand, and I feel like I'm like, we gotta make this video, and he's like dragging his feet, or like, you know, people that don't have social media just don't understand social media or why it's important, or like I'm not just scrolling on my phone, like I'm engaging with like followers and stuff, and to him it's probably annoying, but that's the only thing.
I
Sometimes
wouldn't say it's
just
annoying. It's just It's your thing. It's not mine. So.
He's pretty good about it, though. He's a good little dancer. No. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's go. Ooh, best qualities about Brogan that made you want to rekindle the relationship. This
Best
is a good one.
qualities? I mean, besides like physical stuff.
Both.
I mean, obviously, you're physically attractive, so that's pretty easy.
Can you say that a little louder into the mic?
I'm pretty sure they heard me. But I mean, no, we just kept in contact for 10 years, so it was pretty easy to things back up, I guess.
This is tough for him. He's not a feelings guy.
No.
He has loved me for 10 years, but he doesn't know how to say why he loves me. What is it? My personality? Is it my cuteness?
It's your personality. You're funny. You're cute. I don't know. You make me smile. You got nice teeth.
Wow, these are nice things. Thank you. What a sweetheart.
I mean, could keep going on, but yeah. I mean, what was the question? Repeat it.
Best qualities about me that made you want to rekindle the relationship.
Yeah. I mean, the big thing is we just have known each other for so long, so I think that's the key. That's
not the key. The key is that you've loved me for so long.
Yeah.
Wow, what a cutie. Never get this cuteness. Okay, let's see. Nope, we're gonna ignore that. What do you guys do to keep the relationship fun and exciting?
Tread cautiously.
Tread cautiously? Why? I think we do things. I mean, for me, I try and spice up my outfits so that I know he'll like them. I try and impress you all the time. We go on trips.
Yeah. We do. What else?
Butt stuff. I'm just kidding. That's a no-go. I don't know, what do we do? This is something we're currently working on. I feel like we are just like fun and exciting people like separately. So when we're together, we're just automatically fun and exciting. Like we have a lot of laughing and stuff, but we haven't gotten to the point where we really need to be like, okay, how do we keep this going fun and exciting? We just are fun and exciting.
Just figure it out.
We plan trips together.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
We make sure we stay like going on dates.
Yeah, we always have at least once a week.
Date night.
Yeah. Usually Fridays or Sundays is usually the date night, depending on your schedule.
Yeah. I like Friday night date nights when I get off work.
Yeah.
Please spell how you rekindled your love. I mean, we kind of did, but I mean, the main thing was like I saw him out at a local bar, Square Grouper. Shout out Square Grouper. And I was actually with someone that I was kind of dating at that point. And he was like with his friends, and I was like, oh boy. And I hadn't seen him at that point in like years, and I was like, hot damn, he was looking good. And so I was like all night trying to like not be near the guy that I was dating. I was just kind of off in the distance, to the point where the guy I was seeing was like, can you come sit on my lap or something? And I was like, oh, okay. And I mean, from that moment on, I kind of just started texting him because I was like, dang, he looks good. And then I obviously learned that he lived way closer than I realized. And then we just kind of started seeing each other out at bars and texting. It didn't take long, though.
It was a few months.
A few months? What?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, granted, I was seeing someone else. I had to cut ties with a few people.
With a few people?
Yeah, we went on our like first date like again, and then I had another date the next night, and I told that guy, nope, see you later. As soon as I went out with Zach, I was like, there's definitely no one else. So, and then that was it. That was history.
That's where here we are.
Yep. Thanks to Square Grouper.
9 months later.
9 months later, could have had a baby. 9 whole last months. Let's see. Do you guys have any goals that you're working on together as a couple? Make money.
Yeah, I mean, we have goals.
What?
Trips.
Yeah. I want to go to Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make, you do your social media stuff.
We would love to open a gym. That would
Yeah, that'd
be
be sick.
so great. I would need an investor and stuff, and that's like a 10-year plan. But
I mean, it could be sooner. Though.
one day, potentially, opening a gym together would be awesome. But I think first, gotta buy a house, do that kind of stuff at some point.
We've been working on communicating.
Yeah, that's a good goal
Yeah.
to have in any relationship, people. Whatever relationship you're in, make sure that you guys
I feel like
communicate
we
well.
do pretty good. It just can be
You're getting
a
better.
little lackluster at times.
Yeah,
I'm not the biggest
No.
texter, so
no. I've learned to just not text him. It makes it way better because then I'm not waiting and then I don't get upset. I just don't text him. If I need him, like I'll text him, but that's pretty much it. During the day, we don't really like text just to text anymore.
I mean, we talk about things. So like, if it's important, like we got trips coming up, so
Yeah.
we've been trying to square away some of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, communication. I'm just not the best. at
No.
it, so
He's not good at sharing feelings and communicating that either. We're working on it.
yeah.
We did go to
Yeah, we'll
therapy
work on
for
it.
a bit.
Yeah, we did. We gave it a shot.
It didn't do much, if I'm being honest. I mean, it gave us like some tools
Yeah.
to help like
It wasn't
understand each other.
It wasn't a bust. I wouldn't say it was a bust.
No. And we didn't go to therapy because we were like arguing too much and not getting along. It was really just like dogs. We just went literally to like help understand each other better. Because I go to therapy all the time, just randomly. Like every year or so, I'll just kind of do a couple therapy sessions to check in with myself. So I wanted him to join in. And he did. And he did so great.
Yeah.
Our therapist loved us. She wanted us to be like she asked us to be the example couple for
She
other
was really
couples.
nice. She lived in Florida, but
Yeah, she was cool.
yeah,
I liked her.
all online.
Yeah, that's the best part. If you guys are nervous about
It
therapy,
wasn't
you
in person. It was online.
online. I mean Skype. I don't like video.
Yeah, I mean, it was a video
phone calls.
conference,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like the video part of it. How do you fit social media into your relationship without it taking over? Ooh, that's a good
That's
one.
a question for you.
Yeah. Honestly, it's so difficult. I'm sure if you guys are, if you've been following me for a while, you've noticed that since I've been in a relationship, I've definitely scaled back because it is tough because especially with Zach not having social media, I don't want to be overly in it constantly all the time because I want to spend time with him and I don't want him to feel pressured to have to do social media with me. And him not doing social media, I know he doesn't understand it. So even just like taking a picture together, sometimes I'm like, you all right, cheese? Nah, he's usually pretty good about it. But I mean, obviously it's just way more difficult. He doesn't even know how a camera works on a phone, I think. So asking him to take a photo of me is next to impossible. So my content has slowed down quite a bit. I'm trying now to, since we're on opposite shifts especially, I'm trying in the daytime in between like his lunch break because he comes home for lunch, go outside and use my tripod and just take a photo so that I can actually get some content and some work done when he's not around. But he likes to play video games, so if he's playing video games, sometimes I'll try and get social media done, or when he does the lawn on Saturdays. Like I just try and do it when he's busy so that it's not taking over our relationship. But I do need to get better at like posting more because I've been losing a lot of money since I stopped posting so much. And when he's in the videos, they do great. We've got like millions of hits on TikTok. So I'm trying to get him back into it. Do I annoy you with social media? Do I annoy you with social media?
No.
Nice. Clutch. He's pretty easygoing with that kind of stuff. Other stuff, he's not so easygoing. You're not.
Dropping the hammer. Huh?
I'm not dropping the hammer. I'm just saying. What is your preferred sleeping arrangement with a significant other?
What does that mean?
Like, do we cuddle to go to bed?
No, I like my space because I sleep hot.
Yeah. He is like a furnace, so I don't like sleeping too close to him because then I start sweating. But like, we'll cuddle all the way up until it's like time to like fall asleep.
That's fair.
I drape myself over him, basically, is what we do.
It's just too hot. So.
Yeah, and then when it's time to sleep, I prefer a kiss and a good night, and then I love you, and then he rolls over and goes to bed.
Roll over.
Roll over.
Like Snorlax.
Speaking of snoring, neither one of us snores, which is great. I think you were talking in your sleep last night.
No,
I swear to God, like, I
got up because I went to take a leak.
Well, then were you talking to yourself?
Well, I was pissed off because I couldn't fall asleep.
So you were talking to yourself?
I just mumbled a few
What were
words.
you saying? Because I could hear you. I was out in the living room because I was still watching TV.
a few words because I had to take a leak for the third time.
It was a lot of words because I was out in the living room watching TV. Your bedroom door was closed, and I could hear it.
Contemplating life, like, why can't I fall asleep?
Yeah, and he's also the type, if he can't sleep, he goes
Such a
all fucking night. So then I'm fucking awake all fucking night.
That is such a cat.
It's not a cat.
Oh my god.
It's literally what happened, and I was like, awesome. Thank you. I guess we're in this together, honey.
Oh gosh.
You did it last night, baby.
Golly.
And I was not pleased. Did you ever think of my worst qualities?
What do you mean your worst qualities? You mean pet peeves?
Yeah, that.
Pet peeves, you just leave shit everywhere sometimes.
What do I leave? What do I leave?
Like you leave the shit on the stove. I gotta clean the stove top every day.
Oh.
There's shit all over it all the time.
I make my eggies every
Yeah.
day.
You just walk away from it. Like, well, looks like I gotta do it now.
Yeah, well, I do that. Well, that's...
You're supposed to be in charge of the kitchen.
I am in charge of the kitchen.
I do pretty much everything else.
Oh, don't even. I do clean the house sometimes.
Laundry.
Just do that.
Vacuum.
Yes. Well, you're good at
Floors.
vacuuming. You don't like the way I do things. You'll just redo it
I'm
anyway.
not saying you do it the wrong way. You just know I'll do it, so you don't do it.
Exactly. Sometimes I do it, you just don't even notice.
That's a cap.
No cap here. No cap here. Jeez, that's Rico. He's trying to tell us he has no water. That's okay, because that, other than 7,000 people asking when you're popping the question, we don't have that planned. So, the future, because I got 3 questions about what the future holds for us. Obviously, I want marriage and kids and a family and all of that, but we don't have a timeline necessarily. We're just going when we feel like it. And that's that. But I saw all those questions. We are just not going to dive into them. Is there anything you'd like to tell the people before we sign off? More things about how amazing I am and how much you love me.
I think they know.
I don't think they do. I think I want to hear.
Is that all the questions?
Yeah. It's all the ones that I'm going to answer.
Oh.
It was pretty much all of them, other than when you pop in the question and future plans, but we just went over that, so it's pretty much it, honey.
Yeah.
There's nothing you want to say.
Not really. I mean, there's not much to say else about me, so I think we've covered a lot.
A man of few words, people. Yeah, we did cover a lot, but here we are, living together and all, making moves. Stay tuned he'll be back on the podcast a bunch of times, I'm sure, whether he likes it or not.
I got no choice.
Nope, no you don't. Because he wants to open a gym, and I'm like, how are you going to do that without any kind of social media following? One time he was logged into my Instagram and TikTok and got all of the notifications and messages and stuff. We decided that wasn't for the best. We got rid of that.
I logged out a week or 2 later. That was too much.
Yeah, that was sketchy because I get some weird DMs and they're not prompted. Is that the right word? Warranted?
Yeah, warranted.
So I was a little stressed when he was logged in.
I mean, I don't really know how to navigate.
He went through all my DMs.
No, I didn't. Just the ones that you got from people. It would be just notification.
You did a little scrolly scroll.
What the hell's going on here?
Oh man. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode 3 of Let's Weigh In. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope we answered all of your questions. We will absolutely do another Q&A because I'm sure there'll be more questions and things that we didn't answer or something we said that you guys want to know more on. So stay tuned. Please rate, comment, subscribe, like, follow, all the things on Spotify, Apple, everywhere. You guys know Fitness with Brogan everywhere online. You can find me. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week. Okay, bye.